guys, it's OCDdustep here today, and today we're going to be doing some more Redstone tutorial work. So why don't we just hop on in? Okay, so what we are covering today is called a Redstone Comparator Sorting System version 1. Now this system is very basic, the only downfall to it that it is very resource heavy. It does consist of a lot of iron, and the treasury backup is a little insane. I'll explain further in, so why don't we just get to building? Okay, so we're going to start off now with some basic materials, nothing much, let me just clear my inventory. And all we're going to need is a trap chest, comparator, redstone repeater, redstone dust, a hopper, redstone torch, a redstone lamp, and a block of your choice. Just get rid of that. Okay, so next we're going to start off with laying out your comparator sorting system layout. So what you want to do, as you see here, this is called the redstone comparator output system. You're just going to want to put a line of the block you're choosing as your first part. This is going to be your output line reader. You then want to follow up with this other block, which is going to be your repeater torch switch section line. Next, you just simply want to grab a repeater and you want to place them inside this area. As you see, there's actually, this system can be added on as much as you want. You can make this an endless system if you wanted to, but I'm just going with this for time's length. So first you want to put in this area, in between these two blocks, a repeater on its third tick. For however long you want it to go. And so now you just want to then come in front and just line this with redstone torches. Okay, so this will pick up the output, shutting off this light. Now you just want to place another row, and then you want to cover the repeaters, just like this. You must leave this row open though. You can't put anything here, you can't fill with blocks, you have to leave it open. Next you want to come up with a comparator. And line it with every section. Then you just plop on some dust on every block. And there you go. So now you have your comparator output sort system. So this next part is optional depending if you're doing it on survival or not and you don't have the resources. Just need to get a thing. This part is just there's this little bonus feature with these torches. You can just place these right here as long as you chain, and what it will do I will show you later on in the video, but it will flip off when an item's being sorted, kind of identifying that that item's going into its desired chest. Next you want to put in your chests. If you want to put multiple chests next to each other like this, you want to variate between trap chest and regular chest. Okay, so that's the basic layer. Next we're going to want to select our hopper, and you're basically just going to shift click these onto the chest so that the output nozzle string is right into the chest section. Okay, so now this is the part where it's going to seem a little bit confusing. I'll explain it as much as I can. You now need to put in your input wire coding. This is basically an item is decoded and then is decided if it should be going into a certain section hopper to be set into an organization chest. So basically all you want to do is just shift click this on so you have the nozzles facing the comparator, and you're basically done with the output section until later on. final row of hoppers. These are just simply distributing into the organized areas. So first, the last one needs to be shift click so it's facing down, and then the nozzles will just follow in a direct pattern into that last one. Now for effect, not really for effect. Now for your items to be sorted from, you can just shift click a chest on, and now all items will be sent from here into this hopper string to be distributed into the chest. So that is all that's to the sorting system. Now we're going to want to go into our treasury section. Okay, so a way a treasury system works is a hopper is set into a comparator system and selected so that the item can be sorted into a single string hopper. So basically the way this works, this is one of the very resource efficient parts if you're sorting diamonds or something like that. The way this works is basically you want to come up to the reading comparator hopper system, which means it's the middle hopper that's facing the comparator. So now all you want to do is basically open up your hopper and say we want to sort stone. You're just going to put a line like that and then just half click a stack or something and plop it in. You now see that this is flipped on and this redstone repeater has been turned on. You now see that the items have shut off, this repeater has flipped on or flipped back off, and this redstone torch has been terminated back to default intended. Now when we come back to here, we want to open up our hopper, and you see now that there is 1 in every slot and 17 in one slot. The way this works is a treasury system a comparator picks up a line signal, and with 17 blocks, it's going to, for an amount of blocks that are in a hopper, it will power a redstone down here. Now, since this redstone's powered now, it's going to simply power, since there's 17 items, it's powered this far. Now, if there's any more than 17, it powers down to this dust, flipping on this repeater. This repeater then flips off this light, allowing this hopper to drop items into this hopper and send them into a chest. Now you're also going to have like 1 or 2 in that item frame also. That's the way a comparator works. A comparator picks up a certain amount of signal to send them off. Now it sends off a weaker signal than the signal that was given originally, but this also makes a more efficient system. Now here you can use comparators also, but I do not advise it if you're using the redstone lighting system, because it will flip them on and it gets a little aggro-y. Okay, so now let's add in support block. Okay, there we go. All the items should be set into their preparated chest. So now this is where this part comes in. After you fill in all your items that you want sorted, you can just come up to this chest and just shift click everything in. And we should see it start sorting any second now. Here we go. There we go. It's sorting. Oh, we have something that's not powered here. There we go. Just make sure that you keep these all in a line, because otherwise it could say you want glass to go here, but you have nothing here. It will see that there's nothing here and then send it down into there, so you don't want to do that. As you can see, an item's getting sorted. It looks like it's brown wool. Brown wool is getting sent into that chest, and now the next item's being sorted into here. When when there's a large amount of items, it sends a hopper signal down 1, and then sends it to that required repeater, shutting off that light, powering off this light, and then you just see look, we have a jumble mess here. So looks like this item wasn't getting compared correctly. Yep. So what have I done wrong? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Everything should be fixed now, and it looks like it is. Yep. Looks like everything actually fixed itself. Okay. Well, that was the mistake I've ever had. One extra idea that I will add on, instead of really an idea. With this system, you can't sort tools because they're not a stackable item. So what we're basically going to add on is what I'm going to call the misc item chest, or if you want to call it your tools chest. All you're basically going to do is add on one extra string without the comparator sorter, and all items that don't get sorted into the system will be sent to a central misc chest. So you just come over here and you just okay, is this? We'll just use this one. Basically all you want to do is you just here. Actually, no. There we go. Alright, so what you want to do is we have to wait till this is done stringing itself. You just want to add on a block, chest, hopper, hopper, hopper. So 2 hoppers going down and 1 directly into the chest. You then want to delete this hopper that was facing down and shift click it on. So now any item that's not in the system, let's say orange wool, will not get sent into any chest, but it will be sent all the way down here into the misc item chest, as you can see. Okay, so this is our basic system. I'm sorry guys if I was slow today or something. I'm off my game a little bit. I'm not feeling too well. But if you guys like the video, please like or subscribe. The more likes I get or the more video views I get will depend if I put out another video or not. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any suggestions, video ideas, or anything you'd like done, simply just message me, place it down in the comments, whatever you wish to do, and I will get back to you on it if I will do it or not. Thank you guys so much. I am OCDdustep, and this has been a Redstone tutorial.